Mum and Dad, I made a friend. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. If you've been here before, thank you so much for returning. And if this is your first time, welcome. And if you do like this, consider subscribing and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Now, I am not out and about today by myself. I am joined by a familiar face from my last video. Mr. Bernardo himself. He was in my last video. If you haven't caught that, I talked to Japanese language students based here in Fukuoka and heard their story about how their journey's been so far since arriving in Japan. Now, after chatting to Bernardo the other day, I found out that he too makes videos here in Japan. And I thought, you know what? Let's do a day out. But instead of just doing a normal everyday vlog, I wanted to propose a challenge. Now that challenge is we're going to shoot the entire day just based on our iPhones. Usually when I do vlogs, I shoot across a range of different cameras for different angles, trying to tell my story a little bit better and make it that little bit more exciting. But instead today, it's purely gonna be with our iPhones. These guys right here. Which is going to be pretty challenging, but we're going to see how we do. Now, the whole point of this challenge is to see who can make the better video just using our phones. How are you feeling about that one, mate?
I'm a bit afraid, to be honest, but let's do it.
Mate, you and me alike. But it's up to you to decide who the winner of today's challenge is. Of today's challenge is. So I'm going to link his channel down below in my description. And it's up to you to check his video, check my video, and hit us down in the comments and let us know whose video comes out on top. Now, it comes down personally to 3 different categories in my mind, which is gear, skill set, and storytelling, which I win one out of those 2 categories, where I have an iPhone 15 and you're sitting on an iPhone
10.
And then the skill set and storytelling, this boy is coming out ways on top than me. So this is where I get nervous.
Well, let's see. I'm not sure about that, but we see the end product.
Oh no, now you got me heaps nervous, mate.
No.
All right, guys, without further ado, let's get in to today's video. Welcome to Dazai Food. Now, I don't know too much what this place has to offer, but I do know so far that I got this sick sando from the Lawsons over there, and it's looking pretty delicious. But there is one place here that I do know that is pretty awesome, which is the Tenmangu Shinto Shrine, which a lot of students come here to pray for good grades. So considering I'm a Nihongo Yakusei, I think it's a smart idea for me to go and do that myself. All right, I'm gonna tuck into this, let's go. This whole sandwich here was probably around, I think it was 450 yen, which American, you're probably looking at like $2.50, $3. Solid rating. I'd say for a convenience store sandwich, probably looking at a 7.5 out of 10. Oh my God, this place is epic. This has kind of got a similar vibe to it, kind of like Kyoto, just less busy and less crowded, but this is a stunning little area filled with shops and torii gates along the road that lead maybe up to a shrine. We'll go and check that out. But I'm vibing so far. It is pumping up that way. Oh no. That one. I want that one. これは、はい、一つ、はい、お願いします。はい、ありがとうございます。This is what Dazai Food is kind of known for, which is this rice cake with red bean paste inside, which is a bit sweet and sticky, I think. So check that out. Oh. Alright, let's give this a go. Oh my god. That's hella sticky, but the taste isn't too sweet. It's actually just right, actually. I'm feeling it, but I'm gonna have a hard time later trying to get this out my teeth. Oh my god. But yeah, it's gonna load in this little eating area right behind me. Just a little hallway to come have a snack. What do you think, champion? Rating out of 10. Hey. Alright, let's get out of here. You change your view? We're looking at 8? We're looking at
9.
Oh. So the temple at the end up there is called, if I'm reading this right, Kanzeonji Temple, National Historical Site. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's no English translation or nothing, but I'm getting pretty good at Japanese, mate. I'm getting pretty good.
Yeah, sure.
But it does have a bell, which is the oldest one in Japan. Like, I read it here first, but now, I'm not a big fan of Starbucks, but that's a pretty cool design, man. So one of my goals for this day too is I want to shoot 5 selfies.
5 selfies?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot 5 selfies, and I think I found the first sick little spot. Check out this awesome like little house right here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna set up right here with my tripod. Again, all self-filmed. Right there. And I'm gonna see what kind of shot I can get with this awesome little building behind me. Let's go. Okay, 100%, that's 1 out of 5. Let's go. I've been wanting to get one of these for a while. Daruma? Hi. Daruma? Hi. Kaitai desu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, onamae wa? Yeah, hi. Fumiko. Fumiko, hajimemashite. Christian desu. Hajimemashite. Australia kara akimashita. Hi. She's so kind to me. Arigato. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigato. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigato. People here are so kind. If you're willing to show them the kindness, they'll show you the kindness back. So this is called a durama, which is a sign of perseverance and good luck. So what you do, she wrapped it up so nice. Is it here? Lovely. So what you do, you color in one eye and you make a wish, and then when that wish is fulfilled, you color in the other eye, signing that it is basically completed. I think it's kind of adorable. So I think I'm gonna make my own little wish here in Japan, and hopefully I'll get to color in that other eye at the end of this journey. Oh man, this dude's doing interviews. I'm gonna get murdered in this challenge. Dude, first one down.
That was officially my first interview in Japan in Japanese.
Mate, well done, champ.
But I was lucky because he didn't ask me much back.
Okay.
So I only did my questions, he answered.
Okay.
So it was easy because I was not pushed to have a conversation with words I don't know. So
Okay.
it was just him talking. So I understood like 70%.
Your Japanese is way.
But it's gonna be difficult, like to do the subtitles.
Oh, true.
Shit, man.
Well, mate, good luck with that one,
yeah,
champion. You got this, mate. Well done. So there's a bit of a lineup over here. I'm not sure I want to join that line to get in there, but this is a really stunning place. But I think I'm going to pop over here and go take my jumper off. I just came up here to take my jumper off to get out of the crowds, but damn, I didn't realize that this garden, I know why everyone was lining up now. Check out this sick little garden here. What a legend. He's got 2 down and I've got 1 photo done. Come on, Christian, you got this, champion. Since he just did interview 2, I now need to get to photo 2. So I found this cool little door archway behind me. So I'm gonna try and get something going on there, but we'll see how it turns out. Scratch that real quick. That second shot, I hated. It did not turn out well at all. But bonus, I popped around the corner and I found just a 13th century temple hanging about by itself. So I think this is a lot better than that last spot, which I didn't even want to show. It was not good, but let's get into this one. I'm feeling it. That place felt so much better than the last one. But seriously, check out this 13th century temple. Awesome, man. Japan's history. Love it. P.S. If you're shooting by yourself, try and look for those different angles, just like this guy right here. What's up? So this is a full garden that leads up to the main and popular shrine that's here that I mentioned earlier. So we'll make our way through there, but I'm trying to think, can I get a photo up on this bridge and cut these people out later? It might be a little bit too busy. It might be a little bit. So you actually have 3 bridges that run along here. Oh my God, come on, stop. Now the thought around these bridges is that each of the 3 bridges represents a certain point in time. So you've got the past, present, and future. And the thought is that only one thought should be given at one time. Mate, I step away from 1 minute and he's already clocked in number 3. Bugger. So this is the present bridge, which represents the present. Yeah, let's be honest. And now we're clocking into my future and it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. This garden is wild, man. Now, I remember reading about this about 1 year ago, and I totally forgot about it, but the main shrine here in Tenmangu is currently under renovation from May 2023 this year up until 2026. They haven't put a month on it yet, but even cooler, they created this temporary shrine, and it's got a bunch of trees to represent life on the roof of it, which is honestly, what an awesome temporary spot to create. But it's incredible. This is such a beautiful place, and it's definitely well worth a visit. I've completely lost Bernardo. I don't know where he went. I left him while I was doing his last interview so I could come and check this place out, but I'm sure he's killing it, and I'm going to come in second place in this, but here's what it is. I'm going to try and find one more location to do one more photo in this area, maybe somewhere with a cool street, but we'll see how it goes. But it is getting hot, and I think it's time for a change. It's the only way I can win this challenge is by doing cool transitions, I guess. That's all I got, man. Let's go. This spot might work. I think we found it. I'm thinking that this spot might work. Let's give it a go. That felt pretty cheesy, but I feel like I can make that one work. But let's go and find Bernardo and see how he kicked on, and we might look at closing out this day. Thanks for getting up to this point with us, by the way. Mate, I found ya. There he is. How'd you go?
It was tough, but I did it. Oh, God. But yeah, I'm happy that we did it.
Nice, mate. Well done, buddy. Well done.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Anyway, we're gonna go get like maybe a little nightcap for tea or a drink or something, and close this out and see how we just kind of chat about the day, I guess. But cool as. Let's go. All right, mate. We are finished. Warm day by the end of it, but I felt pretty good about the day. I got everything accomplished that I wanted to do personally. How do you think you went?
It was hard.
Did very
like
well.
50-60% I didn't understand.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, so this guy.
It's very challenging. Every interview that he did today was in Japanese, and I've got to commend that, mate. That's brilliant. I'm sitting there with my hello, goodbye, and he's having full-on conversations. So went out there. It's pretty intimidating. I think I did well, mate. So well done. Commend ya.
Thanks, man.
Good one, champion. Now, guys, it is up to you to judge. I'm going to link Bernardo's channel down in the description down below, and I want you to judge who did the best here. I'm already feeling second place, and I think I know where this is going.
I don't think so. I mean, I talk Japanese, which maybe is a plus.
That's huge.
But at the same time, like, I think your storytelling is going to be way better.
Mate, we're in Japan. You had Japanese. I didn't have it at all. I think I got a Konnichiwa in there at one point, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Jamata.